was casual, started in language. Two, focus on concrete, stored in terrain. And visual and imagery specific to the art of ballads and rock anthems. Reflect love, heartbreak and hope, proving music's power to heal, inspire and unite fans through shared emotion and energy. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly, do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Powerful emotional release, peppers and emotional peace. Electric guitar, drum kit, kick, snare, open, hi-hat, electric guitar, drum-kit, kick, snare, open, hi-hat, crash. String pad optional, cinematic feel. String pad optional, cinematic feel. Electric guitar, drum kit, kick, snare, open, hi-hat, crash. I learned the streets by the cracks in the pavement, counting my chances on worn-out shoes. Radio humming through a borrowed apartment, dreams on the wall with a thumbtack bruise. Mom said, kid, keep your head on straight. I said I will, then I stayed up late, chasing a sound with a busted heart, trying to turn the night into a start. Every fall left a mark on my name. Every wind fell hard to explain, but I kept my hands on the wheel just to see if the road was real. I'm still standing on the line with my hands shaking, but I'm fine. I bend, I break, I heal in time. This life hits hard, but it's still mine. Turn the pain into a spark, strike a match in the dark. I'm still standing sweat in my eyes, but the crowd felt close. Bass drum pounding like a second heartbeat. Every word was a deal I wrote. Saw my face in a cracked old mirror, lines on my skin getting clearer each year. Friends fell off, some stayed true. I learned which promises make it through every doubt. Tried to slow my pace. Every loss taught me grace. I kept my voice when it broke, kept the fire when the room felt cold. I'm still standing on the line with my hands shaking, but I'm fine. I bend, I break, I heal in time. This life hits hard, but it's still mine. Turn the pain into a spark, strike a match in the dark. I'm still standing on the line, and I won't let go this time. Piano rings like a promise made. Strings pull tight as the lights all fade. Hear the crowd breathe in with me. This is more than a memory. If I fall, I'll rise again. Blood and truth in every pen. Say my name, I'll answer strong. This road is rough, but it's where I belong. I'm still standing on the line with my hands shaking, but I'm fine. I bend, I break, I heal in time. This life hits hard, but it's still mine. Turn the pain into a spark, strike a match in the dark. I'm still standing on the line, and I won't let go this time. So turn the lights up, let it ring. Crashing chords, let the heart sing. If you're hurting, you're not alone. We're still standing, still coming home.
Star again, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the songs. Capture the struggles of life, the beauty of love and the power of resilience, blending rock energy with emotional depth that touches every heart. But keep it realistic and grounded. electric guitar, drum kit, kick, snare, open hi-hat, crash. String neon sign flickers over Main Street rain. Your jacket on the chair still smells like gasoline. We learned love in the back of a borrowed van. Radio low, counting miles with a shaking hand. The amp hums warm like a beating heart. Every scar on these strings learned its part. Turn it up till the walls start breathing. Let the chorus carry what we can't say. Broken hearts still find their meaning when the guitars pull us back this way. If we fall, we rise to the feeling. This sound is the promise we made. Rock and roll can hold us together on the nights when everything breaks. You cried by the river behind the old mill. I wrote your name on a matchbook, kept it still. We chased dreams past the county line, lost some bets, won the long hard climb. Kick drum hits like a second chance. Open hi-hat teaches us to stand. Turn it up till the walls start breathing. Let the chorus carry what we can't say. Broken hearts still find their meaning when the guitars pull us back this way. If we fall, we rise to the feeling. This sound is the promise we made. Rock and roll can hold us together on the nights when everything breaks. Piano rolls like headlights home. Strings swell, say we're not alone. Crash cymbal cuts the doubt into. I learned how to be brave from you. Turn it up till the walls start breathing. Let the chorus carry what we can't say. Broken hearts still find their meaning when the guitars pull us back this way. If we fall, we rise to the feeling. This sound is the promise we make. Rock and roll can hold us together on the nights when everything breaks. When the lights go down and the room goes quiet, we'll tune our hearts and play it straight. Love, heartbreak, grit and dreaming in a slow rock song that saves the day. There's a beat beneath the city lights,
where stories unfold in restless nights. Guitars wail a tale of scars, a voice that cuts through smoky bars. From broken hearts to freedom's call, these anthems rise above it all. Each note a flame, raw and alive, reminding souls we still survive. Strings sway with a pounding drum. This timeless fire won't succumb. Hold on to the strength inside, let the music be your guide. Power pouring through the sound of love and loss, so tightly bound in every line. Resilience grows, a story only music knows. Timeless fire burning bright, lighting up the darkest nights. Underneath the roaring crowd, whispers turn to voices loud. Ballads spin of hearts set free, battling pain with melody. The guitars cry, the pianos plead. Forge a bond across the sea, a language built without a word, felt in every chord that's heard. Bass and snare in steady stride, the soul of rock's alive inside. Hold on to the strength inside, let the music be your guide. Power pouring through the sound with love and loss, are tightly bound in every line. Resilience grows, a story only music knows. Timeless fire burning bright, lighting up the darkest nights. Oh, lighting up the darkest nights. Oh, when the world feels cold and torn, these songs remind us we're reborn. No silence can contain this fight. Rock anthems fueling endless light. Hold on to the strength inside, let the music be your guide. Power pouring through the sound where love and loss are tightly bound in every line. Resilience grows, a story only music knows. Timeless fire burning bright, lighting up the darkest nights. Oh, let this flame never die, forever burn, timeless fire. We started out on broken roads, hearts bruised but unbroken still. Every scar a silent story, carved deep beneath the steel. Fingers gripping worn on pages, chapters written with defiance. In the storm we found a rhythm, a pulse to guide reliance. Standing tall against the current, burning with a quiet flame. Every note a step we're taking, breaking free from what became these waves of fire and light, crashing through the night. Lift me up beyond the fight, where hope and freedom unite. From the ashes songs survive, timeless sparks that keep alive. The heartbeats that remind we've never left
Turn the volume high, feel the surge, electric truth in every chord, strings that bend around the moment, tales of loss and chords restored. Hands reach out through the airwaves, voices rising raw and true. In the melody we find our courage, breaking chains that once we knew. Standing tall against the current, burning with a quiet flame. Every note a step we're taking, breaking free from what became. These waves of fire and light, crashing through the night, left me up beyond the fight. Where hope and freedom unite. From the ashes, songs survive, timeless sparks that keep alive the heartbeats that remind we're never left behind. No silent walls can hold us down. This music's like the rising sun. With every chord a new beginning, battles fought and battles won. Feel the power growing stronger in the harmony we trust. A symphony of spirit rising up from dust. These waves of fire and light, crashing through the night, left me up beyond the fight. Where hope and freedom unite. From the ashes, songs survive, timeless sparks that keep alive the heartbeats that remind we're never left behind. Timeless songs, our lasting memories, carried on the wind, so free in every note, in every line. The fire burns eternally.
Radio was warm on a long midnight drive, windows down, summer air keeping me alive. You said if it scares you, it means it's real. Hands on the wheel, learning how to feel. Street lights counting time like a steady beat. Every mile taught my tired feet that love ain't safe, but it's worth the fall. We were learning how to stand up tall. We were broke on paper, rich in nerve. Every wrong turn, something we deserve. I heard a song that sounded like truth, said don't let fear tell you what to do. Sing it loud till the walls give way. Let the night hear what our hearts have to say. We're more than the weight of the doubts we carry. Born to run, not meant to tarry. Hold on tight when the road gets rough. Love is loud and open stuff. These melodies teach us who we are. We rise, we heal, we reach that far. Mama cried at the kitchen sink, said life moves faster than you think. Bills on the table, coffee gone cold. Still she smiled like a story worth being told. Watch my heroes bleed and bend, fall apart then rise again. From God's bands to crowded rooms, all chasing daylight, chasing truth. Every scar was a line we wrote in the book of trying, the act of hope. When the crowd sang every word back, I felt my spine get stronger than they. Sing it loud till the walls give way. Let the night hear what our hearts have to say. We're more than the weight of the doubts we carry. Born to run, not meant to tarry. tough, these melodies teach us who we are. We rise, we heal, we reach that far. I saw kids with fire in their eyes, standing still but ready to fly. They played our songs on a beat up string, found a reason to believe in things. If my voice can light that spark in a lonely room in the dark, then every fall was worth the climb. Every broken night kept time. Sing it loud till the walls give way. Let the night hear what our hearts have to say. We're more than the weight of the doubts we carry. Born to run, not meant to tarry. Hold on tight when the road gets rough. Love is loud and hope is tough. These melodies teach us who we are. We rise, we heal, we reach that far. So play it slow, let the chords ring true. If it saved my life, it might save you. Open roads and open hearts, that's where every dream starts. I learned your name from a cracked car radio, driving past the river where the factories sleep. Windows down, summer air on my face. Every mile felt heavy, but the beat kept me awake. You said love isn't easy, but it's worth the fight. So I kept going, one more mile each night. When the road got narrow and the fuel ran low, I heard a crowd in my chest say, don't let go. We're still standing, still singing out loud. Hearts like drums in a runaway town. Hands in the air, we're alive right now. Freedom ringing in every sound. Through the scars and the long nights won. Love and grit make us more than enough. We're still standing, still singing out loud. This is a song that carries us home. I saw your face on a worn out screen, backstage smiles and ripped blue jeans. You sang about hope like it paid the rent, like every word was a promise you meant. I took your line into my own life, taught my brother how to make it through the fight. Every small win, every hard fall turns into fire when we sing it all. We're still standing, still singing out loud. Hearts like drums in a runaway town. Hands in the air, we're alive right now. Freedom ringing in every sound. Through the scars and the long nights won. Love and grit make us more than enough. We're still standing, still singing out loud. This is a song that carries us home. Piano keys like streetlights passing by. Guitars cry true, no need to lie. From garage floors to world stage lights, same old dream on a bigger night. If you fall down, I'll count you in. We rise together, start again. We're still standing, still singing out loud. Hearts like drums in a runaway town. Hands in the air, we're alive right now. Freedom ringing in every sound. Through the scars and the long nights won. Love and grit make us more than enough. We're still standing, still singing out loud. This is a song that carries us home. As long as we believe and carry on, we're still standing, still singing this song. Electric guitar ray, a voice in the release. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual. Electric guitar coming straight. Kick, snare, open hi-hat, crash. String pad optional, cinematic feel. Inspire millions to believe in dreams and face challenges with courage. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dust, shadow, embrace. Electric guitar come emotional release. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual. Electric guitar come in melodies. And inspiring millions to believe in dreams and face challenges with courage. But keep it realistic and use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual, emotional release, string power.
emotional release. Purpose, main hook, and emotional peak.
Dusty roads and tangled minds, we found our voices lost in time. A sixth string bleeding out our pain, in every bend a wild refrain. Through stormy nights and city lights, we carved our tales in endless fights. But every note was a hand to hold, a story fierce and yet untold. These strings of our when silence crashed like fallen rain, we bled our truths through loss and pain. The road of heartbreaks, twisted bends, yet every chorus starts again. With every cry and every tone, we found a place where we belong. An anthem's roar, a ballad's cry, a bridge between the lows and highs. These strings of our fire, we carry memories in our eyes. Electric pulse, a tender beat, two worlds collide in harmony sweet. These strings of our fire, they pull me higher. From shattered nights to morning's choir. Power and heart in every call, soulful anthems that won't fall. Love's deep wounds Spend years chasing night and day, where the city lights collide. Held on to tired dreams beneath a sky too vast to hide. The road was rough and all along, but something kept me moving on. A spark inside refusing to die, like the break of an endless dawn. And when the weight would press me down, your voice was like an open door, a melody that helped me stand to fight for something more. These songs, they carry me through the fire and rain, with every chord of flame ignites beneath the pain. A story told by hearts unbroken and bold, winds of every road lifting spirits high and souls. We found a place between the chaos and the silent truth, where love could bloom through scars and hope would paint the proof. The thunder in the guitars, the pulse beneath the skin, tales of battles faced where the real fight begins. When doubt tries to steal the breath and shadows stretch their claim, your song becomes the anthem keeping me in the game. These songs, they carry me through the fire and rain, with every chord of flame ignites beneath the pain. A story told by hearts unbroken and bold, winds of every road lifting spirits high and soul. No chains can bind the soul that sings for freedom's call. In every note a promise that we're stronger after all. Turn the volume up, let the colors spill and blend, because music is the journey and the love we defend. These songs, they carry me through the fire and rain, with every chord of flame ignites beneath the pain. A story told by hearts unbroken and bold, winds of every road lifting spirits high and soul. So here's to all the voices ringing out across the sky, together in this song, forever we will fly. Relit guitar, Carnage slow rock on its own. It wrote railroad full of anthems and soulful Parked by the river, the engine still warm. Radio low, trading jokes in the dark. You said you were tired of playing it safe. I watched the city lights bend on the waves. Your hands were shaking, but your eyes were clear, like you already knew while we were here. Every road we never took, every promise we have wrote, something in us said keep going even when we're scared to hope. If love is a fire, let it burn through the night. If hope is a wire, we'll walk it for life. We're not made to stay small or color inside lines. We're alive for the run, for the leap, for the try. Yeah, dreams are worth chasing every time. We rented a room with a rattling fan. Your suitcase heavy with old plans. I took a job just to pay the weeks, played my songs for empty seats, but you were there, tapping time on the bar. So don't quit now, you're closer than you are. The future isn't something owned, it's built by the brave who move alone. If love is a fire, let it burn through the night. If hope is a wire, we'll walk it for life. We're not made to stay small or color inside lines. We're alive for the run, for the leap, for the try. Yeah, dreams are worth chasing every time. There were nights the doubt came loud, bills on the table, heads hanging down. But freedom's a choice you make each day, to say what you mean and mean what you say. So turn up the guitars, let the drums hit hard, let the piano carry where we are. Strings in the air, like a promise we keep. We didn't come this far just to sleep. If love is a fire, let it burn through the night. If hope is a wire, we'll walk it for life. We're not made to stay small or color inside lines. We're alive for the run, for the leap, for the try. Yeah, dreams are worth chasing every time. When the road gets long and the doubts return, we'll remember the spark and the lessons learned. Hand in hand, hearts open wide, we'll keep moving forward, no place to hide. Because dreams are worth chasing every time.
Outrageous casual, sterile language, to focus on concrete, story counting and visual imagery specific to the known for mixing raw emotion with raw power. These songs reflect life struggles, resilience, and the pursuit of dreams, connecting deeply with fans. Every not use these cliche words. Echo, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Electric guitar, drum kit snare, open hi-hat, crash.